immediately after the Red Dead trailer, it was like, okay, who's gonna run away with this like exclusive? Because yeah, with big third-party games, I mean, Battlefield is Xbox One preferred, Call of Duty is now PlayStation preferred. Sony announced that they are like the quote-unquote preferred platform for Red Dead Redemption 2. And what does this mean? Because this always means something different. It means first access to, quote, select online content, end quote. So yeah, we don't know anything about what this will mean, but it will probably be like, oh, we got a new map or a new this, and the PlayStation players will get it a month early, something like that.
Kind of like probably with GTA 5 Online, where there's like different content updates or whatever. I'm sure they might do somewhat of the same thing with sort of a Red Dead Redemption 2 online feature. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's the case, where it's like, oh, it's like a week or so later, and it's just the missions that are new and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think the DLC is not even the biggest deal. I think the logo on at the beginning and the end of every like Red Dead 2 trailer is like way bigger. This must also mean that it will be at E3 or at other conventions, because, for example, Activision is, for example, not at E3, but Destiny was playable. So that could also be super interesting to have like Red Dead 2 on the Sony booth, and will be pretty big.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they had something covering it, even during this their conference as well. Maybe an extended gameplay demo, since they do have the rights for it in terms of the marketing rights for it and everything. So
yeah,
it wouldn't be surprising if they're like, you know, if you want the best Red Dead experience, you know, play on PlayStation and sort of cover it that way. And it's also smart for Rockstar too, because Red Dead, as big as it is, I don't think it's nearly as big, obviously, as Grand Theft Auto. So any sort of marketing it can get is definitely going to benefit those sales when it releases. So
yeah, well, what Sony normally does, that's for example with Destiny or Call of Duty, it's like in the store spotlight from the PlayStation Store like all the time.
Yep.
And they pay for some of the like advertisement and commercials and stuff like that. For example, with Battlefront, they did that as well. So it's a huge get for Sony, and of course they need to fight the Scorpio somehow, and this will be one of their guns.
Yep, exactly.